Hey guys, it's Marisha and I promised you guys some ice cream videos, so today I'm going to make a Dulce De Leche ice cream layer cake. The ice cream is homemade and this is the ice cream method that is being made famous by Gamma, so it's so simple. We're going to start off with our sweetened condensed milk. That has to become a caramel, so we're going to simmer it in water for 2 hours. Now moving on to our ice cream base. It's just 1 pint of heavy cream, which is equal to 2 cups, and then we're going to add to that 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now in the meanwhile, when your condensed milk is done simmering for 2 hours, go ahead and put that right in the fridge because we need that to be ice cold. Now I'm going to add to that a pinch of kosher salt to balance out that sweetness, and I just want you guys to feast your eyes on this right here. This is the caramel sauce. I'm not even going to use it yet. I just had to play around with it. So once we've come to a somewhat stiff, firm peak with our whipped cream, we're now going to add our caramel sauce into that, and I just wanted to again play around with the sauce because it looks so ribbony and amazing, and just feast your eyes on it, and that's all I have to say. Well, if you make this, please do the same thing. Just let it drizzle across the whisk so that you can melt a little bit. Now we're going to whip that up to their nice stiff firm peaks. Now we're going to move on to our cake. You are going to need a layer of vanilla cake. Use whatever recipe that you'd like. My vanilla cake is 9 inches all around, and my springform pan that I'm going to use is 7 inches, which is perfect. I'm going to take the bottom of the springform pan, put it on top, and use it as a template and just cut the cake out so that I've got no edges at all whatsoever, and I got a little bit of cake left over to do something funky with it, you know, or have my mom eat it, which she started eating it as a snack. Anyway, then I'm going to split that bigger layer into 2 smaller, thinner layers, and then that should fit perfectly into your springform pan. I'm going to use some caramel sauce and just hit that first layer with it. Feel free to use that caramel that you made from the can if you have any of it left over. I, on the other hand, used the entire can for it, so I had nothing left over. Now in goes our ice cream base. Smooth it out. Give it a few taps to let it settle into any air pockets that it may have formed. And then go ahead and level it out all across, preferably not with a sharp utility knife. Hopefully you have like a spatula or something like that. And then we're going to put that in the freezer for at least 3 hours. Now comes our second layer. Do the same thing. I put caramel on the top and the bottom, and then goes that top layer. Now we needed the ice cream to firm up so that the cake doesn't just fall straight through to the bottom. I'm going to level out that caramel, and it goes into the freezer for at least 4 hours or overnight, preferably overnight. This is the next day. I've also got plenty of whipped cream left over, which I wanted to go ahead and re-whip, and this is going to make the top layer of ice cream. Put a little bit on that cake, smoothing it out, and then for whatever's left, you're going to put that into a piping bag with a I'm sorry. Before we do that, let's hit it up with a little bit of caramel drizzle. You can't forget that. And then, like I said, we're going to put that in a piping bag with a star tip and pipe some dainty little stars around the cake. Now, notice that I am decorating the cake with the ring still around it. That was a conscious decision of mine. You can do it after. I kind of wanted to do it before I took the ring off, just because I'm weird like that. So when you're ready, you're going to take a warm cloth that you have soaked in some hot water and give it a nice warm hug, and that's going to let a little bit of the ice cream melt enough for you to release the pan. This was the most intense part of my day. Okay, and it came out and it was beautiful. You can clean up the edges with a bench scraper or cake scraper or a spatula. So at this point, there's really nothing much for me to tell you besides I love you. I mean, I feel like with the cake like this, that's all you can really say to each other. Whoever you're going to serve this to is also going to say the same thing. They love you, and they'll probably wish you the best in life. So you go ahead and you slice this up and you throw some caramel sauce on it and make a whole lot of friends with it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Couture and a Dulce De Leche ice cream layer cake. Bye guys. I've got my ice cream cake. I didn't eat that first slice. I did not, and I promise. I gave that to my mom and I watched her eat it. I watched her eat it. Oh! What? My mom told me there would be days like this. Well, oh man. Look, can you see it? It looks like ice cream that you buy. And it's the consistency of gelato. I'm not lying. I'm just gonna finish this bowl and I'll be right back. I'm sorry. For all of you bowl lickers out there, I think you would agree that that's like lick the bowl status. If you prefer gelato, like I do, or custard, then you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this, okay? I feel like I have to make a PSA about this. Public servant announcement. Please, if you're out there and you're hot, I'm hot, and you like ice cream and you like cake, you have to try this, please. This is what I'm here for, and I just want all of you to know, because this is one of those things that'll bring people together. So I just want you all to know that I love you, and I thank you so much, and I'm so happy at this moment. That is a dangerous cake, because you want a little bit more and a little bit more. But guess what? I'm not gonna eat the whole thing. So what's your favorite ice cream flavor? I'll tell you right now, mine is vanilla bean or French vanilla all day. Am I playing because of that? That's alright. I just really like basic vanilla bean flavor. Bye guys. I'll see you next week. Or maybe in a couple days. I'm about to bust out videos like I'm busting out Pokemon up in the street.